interior of the Mark 8 Golf. So now let's quickly go through the interiors. So this is basically the 8th generation of the Volkswagen Golf, codenamed the MK8. So let's show you around the interior. So this is the interior of the MK8 Golf GTI. Now it's been fully revised, and majority of the things inside here are all operated by touch sensitive or touch screen basically. So now let's start from the doors. So the doors right here, very typical Volkswagen. So we have some soft touch material right here. You get a very soft blue ambient lightings. These are all packed in very nice leather, and these are your grip handle, very solidly built. And for information, this Golf Mark 8 is CKD in Malaysia, locally assembled, so the prices are around 200,000. So here we have your power windows. All 4 window in this car gets automatic in both directions. This is your window lock, this is your door handle, this is your central locking. You only get for the driver's side. The passenger side, you does not get it. So one major changes for this Volkswagen Golf is, as you can see right here, normally for Volkswagen cars the headlight switches are in twist, but now in the Mark 8 Golf are all touch sensitive. So it has a feedback by sound. It's not the haptic feedback. So right here you get automatic modes, and these are finished in gloss black, so you need to clean it up quite often because it may attract fingerprints as well as dust. And right here, this is your Aircon Vents. It's located underneath this panel, and you have some chrome finishing. These are your aluminium pedals and a kick down button as well, your bonnet release. These are the new steering wheel coming from Volkswagen. As usual, everything is touch sensitive, but right here you have your cruise control settings. These are your touch sensitive to cycle between this infotainment screen as well as this nicely designed LCD meter together with the rev counter at the center. You can change the mode, and this graphics right here will change to a more sportier display. And you do get pedal shifters. The signal store is on the left, and the steering wheel right here you can adjust tilt and telescopic so that you can find your perfect driving position. And this being a GTI, you get GTI name and a red lining at the bottom spoke of the steering wheel. So at the front you do not get head-up display, instead you get a nicely wrapped soft touch material for the dashboard. This is the screen to cycle between your car information, and the display right here is very smooth, very crisp, and the 3D effect of this GTI right here are also really proudly presented at the screen. So you can basically touch to check your oil level, your engine start stop off, your tire pressure, and your service reminder. So press this to enter home. Basically these are all your display. I cannot show you one by one because now the car is not started. You can connect your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This is to control your sound, your background, your vehicle settings, and so forth. So right here you get a headlight switch. It's finished in physical button, and this is to turn on or off your driver assistant feature. This is to set your aircon, and the aircon also is dual zone, but you need to switch it via this touch sensitive pad right here. You swipe to increase or decrease the temperature. This is your driving mode settings, and right here you get a Golf nameplate, and when you open this cover, it reveals the wireless charging pad together with the red illuminating lights. So this is your engine start stop button, your P, and you get a similar gear knob as you found in the Porsche 911 992 as well. Very cute shifter. You put your foot on the brake, you push it all the way down to enter D. You push it down again to enter sport mode, so that you can use the pedal shifter to upshift and downshift. Put to reverse, there will be a reverse camera. And this is your electronic parking brake and auto hold feature. Right here you get a small storage space, and it is rubberized as well. Pretty good attention to detail. And here you get a rather big storage space, and you'll be wondering, where's the cup holder? Press this to reveal a cup holder. and you get a 12-volt socket as well. And right here you get a big center console, and the armrest can be adjusted towards your liking, and you can slide forward and back so that you can rest your arm while you are driving. So right here, interesting fact, the lights, they are not any switches, they are touch sensitive. You press to open and you press to close again. And these are your sun visor together with the venting light for both sides. And the headliner right here are in black colors. And right here, let's quickly admire the treatment. The interior trim of this car is kind of like hexagon type together with the blue ambient lighting running across, as well as the door panel. In my opinion, pretty solidly built interior and pretty futuristic, because this is the new generation design language of Volkswagen. So this being a Golf, you have all these features, and this is a GTI model. So now let's check out the back seats. So let me adjust the seat to my driving position. So you get electronic adjustable seat together with 3 sets of memory and power lumbar support for the driver's side. The passenger side still finish in manual adjustment. And the seats right here are semi-bucket together with some nice color mixture. And you get your rear view mirror with auto dimming. So these are the back seat of the Volkswagen Mark 8 Golf. So the legroom are pretty reasonable in my opinion for this size of car. In fact, it is more spacious than the Mercedes-Benz A-Class, the new generation A-Class. And right here you still get your ambient lighting, but unfortunately this part right here is finished in hard plastic instead of the soft touch at the front. So some cost optimization going on. These are your door handles, your window controls. These are your rear aircon vents together with the temperature control, but it's also touch sensitive. But the car is not started, so the screen will not lights out. And you do get 2 isofix seats, and the seat back right here is fixed, so I sit rather upright. So during long journeys, it's going to be a bit tired, but it's okay because this car is meant to be driven instead of sitting passenger. But this being a 4-door hatchback, so if you want to sit any person at the back, it's totally fine because it's relatively spacious as well. And you do get seat back pockets for both front seats. Good job in practicality. And you do have a central armrest together with the 2 big cup holders and 1 small cup holders at the center. And the base right here is rubberized. And you can also open up this cover to access to the boot. Okay, so here is the really signature Volkswagen Golf signature C-pillar design. This carry over from the 1st gen to the newest 8th generation Golf. And this fuel tank right here, you can press the cover to open and close. So let's check out the boot. The boot, you press this Volkswagen logo to release. So relatively spacious boot. Underneath you get a space saver spare tire, and the front seats do fold 60/40, and the cover right here is attached to the boot. So when you open the boot, this cover goes up itself. And this being a GTI performance model, you get a GTI badge. If it's the normal Golf, you get the Golf name right here. So you get dual exhaust tip finished in chrome. So let's check out the tires of this car. So this car is running on 18-inch tire, finished in 225/40 R18. So pretty attractive design because this is a performance car. You get a dual tone finished rim together with a red caliper front and back. So there's a GTI badge. And the engine of this GTI is a same EA8 engine paired to a dual clutch transmission. I'll put the power outputs in the description below. And this is the front design of the Mark 8 Golf. It's more slanted and more lowered compared to the MK7 generation. So it's more advanced because it has a high spec headlights, which is Volkswagen calls it the IQ light system for the front and back. And here, this being a GTI, you do get a red linings, and this lights up when you switch on your headlights. Volkswagen logo. And this, for our Malaysian market Golf GTI, it doesn't come with the 5 LED fog light as you can see for the Europe market, but it's totally okay. And this paint job right here is pretty nice. It's somehow a bit of the Nardo grey kind of white. And you do get a shark fin antenna. This is your rear spoiler. Overall, the design is pretty sporty. At the same time, it's very clean. Totally feels more different than the usual Volkswagen model that you can see. So yeah, this is basically my short walk around and first impression review of this Mark 8 Golf GTI. Cheers.